So we're going to be doing heavy clubs. We're going to be doing the inside and outside cleans for both right hand on top and left hand on top. And we're going to be starting with, now remember what I said, the suitcase carry, we went from 10 minutes, and now we're bumping it down to 4 minutes total work time. But since I wasn't able to find my 35-pound kettlebell, we're going to keep with the 30-pound kettlebell. However, I'm going to have it be 2 minutes total each side. So it'll just be one round, 2 minutes on the right side, and then 2 minutes on the left side. Then once we're done with that, then we'll jump into the actual heavy club, which is sitting there on the ground. I only have 10 pounds on there because this is the first time that I'm really using it like this consistently. And so I want to make sure that I'm safer than sorry in terms of I don't want to injure myself. And so it's always safer. Don't let your ego get in the way. Always go lighter than what you think is necessary until you've tried it out. Because the fantastic thing is, next month, usually with the heavy club, you might only increase by, let's say, 1 pound or 2.5 pounds. But what's great is next month, if the 10 pounds was so light, like 30 days passes and 10 pounds is way too light, then you know what? I can change that. And I can go up to, I can add 5 pounds. I can add quite a bit of pounds and then do a 15 pounds. So I can change it however I need. Now the way that it's gonna start working is that I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do it for 2 minutes on each side for the suitcase carry. And then right after, we'll get to the heavy club. And we're gonna do inside cleans and outside cleans. So basically just turning, pushing the club out, swinging it around, pulling it back up. And then from here, pushing it out, swinging it around, and pulling it back up. We're gonna be doing those with right hand on top and left hand on top. So both sides are getting worked equally. And I'm gonna start off in this first week, so the first 7 days, by doing 30 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest. Since the rotation is a movement that no matter if my right hand is on top or my left hand is on top, I'm always rotating. And so it's being worked the entire time, which is equivalent to, if I did the full 10 minutes right away, it's 10 minutes straight of work, and I've never done that in my life for rotation. The suitcase carry, you could carry it 1 minute on the right side while your left side is resting, and then you switch, and now your right side is resting. With the rotations, there's no rest. It's being rotated the whole entire time. So, yeah, that means I'm gonna take 30 seconds of rest right now. What's up? We got Victoria Santos and we got Harvey. Just explaining what we're doing. We're starting the rotation 30-day challenge. Let me get started with the suitcase carry. Let me start the timer. We're doing 2 minutes on each side right now for a total of just one round, so 4 minutes total. And ready, and go. Okay, it's going right now for 2 minutes, and we'll be on the right side. Brazil, what's up, Brazil? Awesome. I'm in Moreno Valley, California, United States. So, yeah, very excited for this next 30-day challenge of doing these. What's up, Harvey? Doing the suitcase carry first, and then doing the heavy club rotations, the inside circle and the outside circle. So, I'm learning some of this stuff from Mark Wildman. So look him up on YouTube, Mark Wildman. Are you okay? What do you mean? I'm from Philippines. Oh, what's up? What's up? That's awesome. I am definitely okay, having a fun time. Whew, we are going. I'm excited for this 30-day challenge with the rotations. This is awesome. We got Brazil in the house. We've got Philippines in the house. That's awesome. Okay, 1 minute is done so far on the right side. We got 1 more minute before we switch for 2 minutes on the left hand. Again, I'm gonna shout out all the boys. We got Mark Wildman. I don't think he's gonna watch this at all because he's pretty big, but what's up, dude? We've got guys like Dan and John. What's up? Pretty big guy too. If you see this, hey, what's up? Been watching your content for quite a while now. Then we have Pat Flynn. I know Pat Flynn and Dan John have been doing a lot of collaboration recently. Are you playing Roblox? No, I don't never played Roblox in my life. And probably never will. So I don't think grown men should play video games. Anyways, so Pat Flynn on YouTube, what's up? Dan John, what's up? Mark Wildman, what's up? And then we've got Dad Lifts. I'm pretty sure that's your channel name. What's up, bro? I don't know your name yet still. Awesome, there's the switch over to the left side for 2 minutes. Then we have Marco's movement. So Marco over there on Marco's movement, his channel on YouTube as well. And then we have Silverback Strength on YouTube as well. What's up? He's Glenn at Silverback Strength. So shout out to some of the main guys in this kettlebell space. I know there is a lot more kettlebell guys out there. I know there's a bunch of heavy club guys out there too. I don't know everybody yet, but those are some of the main guys that I've seen and I've commented and watched some of their content. Am I exercised? I'm not sure what that quite means. Are you exercised? I'm exercising right now. I'm working out right now. Whew. Having a good time. This is feeling awesome. Okay, 1 minute has passed on the left side. We still have 1 more minute. Harvey said hi again. What does it say? People are coming up. People are coming up. That's good. Oh man, good. Oh man. Today was an awesome day, by the way. Went to Victoria Gardens, had a lot of fun out there, and bought some clothes, got some nice t-shirt, a nice, you know those sort of tank tops that people call wife beaters? I don't really like that name, so I call them wife lovers. So I'm gonna be wearing my wife lover tomorrow. Very excited for that. Almost done here with a suitcase carry for today, and then we're gonna switch to the heavy club. 5 more seconds of the suitcase carry. Okay, there's 15 people now, so like and sub. Thank you. Whew. All right, perfect. So suitcase is done. Now we're gonna go into the heavy club. I think for that, I'm gonna need to stand like right here probably. So I'm gonna move the camera just a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. All right, let's see here. Maybe like that right there. I'm thinking that's gonna be pretty good. Because that right there, yeah, it's probably a pretty good spot to be. So this is how they're gonna look. We're gonna have right hand on top to start with, basically holding it around 90 degrees. And we have our shoulders pulled back a little bit. Elbows are to our sides. Elbows, fists are not against the chest, belly or chest. They're out in front of us. So we're having to hold this. And then our toes, our feet and toes are pointed straight forward. So they're not pointed outwards, they're pointed straight forward. Shoulder width apart. And then we are going to turn to one side without our feet turning. So our feet stay still. And we twist our spine to the side. We push this out, it rotates, and we pull it back up on the other side. Same thing, but on this right side, we push out, swing across, and pull up to catch it. So as Mark Wildman would say, you got, what does he say? Push, swing, pull, catch. It's so iconic. Push, swing, pull, catch. Man, he's so good at it. Check out Mark Wildman's channel. It's the first time I'm like really doing this consistently. So that's how it's gonna look. And then we will do it with the left hand on top as well. Harvey, how old am I? How old am I? I am 27. 27 years old. Or 27 years young. Because 27 is pretty young. Thank the Lord. Okay, so let's get this going. I have a little, I'm talking a lot because this is the first day of the 30-day rotation challenge. So I have written here 1 through 10. That way, whenever the timer beeps, after I'm gonna do the rotations for 30 seconds and then rest for 30 seconds before continuing. So each time I'm going to note down, after the first round, I'll write the letter R, because that will mean that I had my right hand on top. That means for the second time around, I'm gonna do my left hand on top. And then the third will be right hand, then fourth will be left hand, and so on all the way through the 10th round. Harvey is 8 years old. What's up, man? Good to know that we got some young people out here watching some exercise. All right, let's get this started. Got the timer right here. Get myself ready and prepared, and let's start. Okay, we're starting right now. Twisting, pushing, pulling, swinging, and catching, and doing this all the way around. Now, what's important is that if you notice, I started swinging from the right side, which means when I end, when the 30 seconds ends, I need to end basically having caught on the right side where I started, because that means that I have an even amount of push, swing, pulls on each side. So like right there, I'm gonna rest, come over here, mark that I did the right hand on top, so that way I know that in the next round, I'm gonna have my left hand on top. See, people would be saying, where's your mom and your child? My mom lives like 25 minutes away. My wife, getting ready for the next round, and we're going. My mom lives like 20 minutes away, 25 minutes. My wife and my son, they are in the other room, in our bedroom, chilling out, waiting for me to finish this. My son, he actually just turned 1 year old, so that's pretty cool. And so that's exciting. He's starting to learn how to walk. Hasn't walked yet, but he's learning. There we go, perfect, set it down. Now come over here and mark the letter L, because I know I did the left hand on top. And now we're just waiting for the next round. I'm gonna grab a sip of water real quick. I'm not thirsty. Now we know this next round, we're gonna have our right hand on top. So it's getting close to it. Let me prepare. And we're going. So the reason why I'm only starting with 10 pounds on this is because this is a lot of rotation that I've never done. So because I'm doing so much of this, and I'm doing it every single day, I wanna make sure that the amount of fatigue on my spinal cord, or not my spinal cord, but my vertebra and the muscles, that it's not too much load, because if it is, then that will not be good at all. I'll get hurt. So I'm doing way less weight than I need to, so that I don't injure myself, since this is doing this every single day. Let's see, we got, is it night or morning? It is nighttime. It is 9:55 p.m. Past my bedtime for sure, but getting this in. Left hand on top now, starting from the left side. Push, swing, pull, catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. Push, pull, swing, catch. Push, pull, swing, catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. If Mark Wildman ever watches this, I hope I'm doing this semi-correctly. This is like the first time that I'm like really doing this consistently. So, yeah, if I'm not perfect, it's because I haven't practiced this very much. This is the first time. The whole point of doing this right now with light load again is so I can practice the movement and become good at it, and then increase the weight and continue. My name is Harvey and I'm from Philippines. Yeah, it's so awesome. My mom, she went to the Philippines when she was like 14 years old. And yeah, she said it was awesome. Oh man, what was the volcano? She said, oh my gosh. She said there was a volcano there, Mount Matumba or something like that. Maybe not, I don't know. But she said it was crazy because when she was there, the volcano had erupted and there was like ash, like just everywhere, like all over the cars and all over everything. They had to like wear like wet rags over their face or something like that so that they didn't breathe in the ashes. So feeling really good with this. Definitely the 30-second breaks are definitely making it very easy to like keep up with it. I'm hoping that over the course of the 30 days, well, first 7 days of 30 seconds of rest in between is gonna make it so that I don't get injured at all. So I'm excited that we have this rest. Left hand on top, and we're going. Push, swing, and pull. Push, swing, and pull. Push, swing, and pull. Push, swing, and pull. I can't imagine doing, well, I can't imagine doing this with like, you know, an 80-pound, or I think Mark Wildman is doing like a, what is it, like 102 or 105 pound heavy club. So it's like, he's, you know, spent many years getting to that point. So that's pretty cool. And pretty daunting, like 100 pounds, I can't imagine. I mean, I can imagine, but it's just crazy. Let's see, it's afternoon here, it's 12:57. Nice. Have you had lunch yet? And something that I wonder is, like, what do y'all have for lunch? You know? Like, I know in America, you know, we have things like, it's pretty classic to have a sandwich, like a regular sandwich, with like maybe chips or something like that. And like today, let's see, for lunch, we stopped at a restaurant called Yard House. And I had a burger with bacon and blue cheese. And we had a pizza, margarita pizza. And we had, my wife had a stacked enchilada. So that was kind of a, it's not like a normal lunch, but it was a lunch that you can have in America. Let's see. Yeah, Harvey, let me know, man. What kind of lunch do you normally have? Is it just like a sandwich? Is it like something like specific that's like a part of Filipino cuisine? Let me know. I'm just curious. Okay, doing good. I need to start counting how many like repetitions I'm getting with each one, because I don't want to be uneven over time. Let's see, what did Harvey say? Harvey didn't say anything yet about lunch. I'm just curious. I want to know what kind of lunch y'all normally have in the Philippines. What is it? Common Filipino lunch. Right hand on top. And we're going. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, there's 8, there's 9, there's 10, there's 11, and there's 12. So I'd say 12 is, I guess, pretty normal amount. So we want to stick to around 12 each time. We just have one more round to go. So it's pretty awesome, it looks like. Yeah, one more round. And then we're done for today. I'm gonna sleep for the like and sub. Thank you so much for liking and sub, man. And have a good day over there. Go. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that means what I'm going to do now is from now on, we're going to shoot for 12 repetitions for this first week. So 12 reps. Sweep. Side. So that will make it much easier because what we can do now, is we can actually have it where we will just have an every minute on the minute type thing. Thank you, Harvey. Good night. Good luck to you as well, man. What we can do is we can do an every minute on the minute. So the timer will be set for 1 minute. So that'll be 10 rounds. And what will happen is when, basically when the timer starts, when the minute starts, I will do, I'll do 12. Do 12 of them. And then once 12 are done, then I'll rest until that minute timer is over. Once that minute timer is over, then I'll know to then start the other side. So I think that's gonna be the best way right now. And also when I transition to doing something like, of course, Harvey, thank you so much for your support, man. God bless you, man. Peace be upon you. So once I switch to doing things like the overhead press or the floor press or the like gorilla rows or whatever I'm doing for rowing, or any of the movement patterns, when I'm doing like a kickstand sort of swing, see you, Harvey, bye, or anything, I can do it where I have a certain number of repetitions. So the first day I'll just test it. I'll do 30 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest and see how many reps I can get in that are good quality reps for that 30 seconds. Because then that is what I will base off the rest of that 30 days to go on for. So for example, let's say doing the like kickstand sort of kettlebell swing. Kickstand, coming here and swinging. What will happen is, let's say I get 15 in 30 seconds. Then that means for the rest of the challenge, 15 is my base number. And each week I'll just increase it by like 1 rep. So first week will be 15, then the next week will be like 16, then 17, I'll bet 15, 16, 17, 18. Or maybe I could add 2 reps, I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, but very excited. Thank you all for all the support you gave today. This was the first day of the 30-day rotation challenge. Or maybe I should call it something like a 30-day heavy club challenge. Something like that. All right, peace.